It's Fraturday, June 21st, 2014. I am Frankie FingerSkateSelective, and you're watching an all-new episode of Ask Frankie Fraturday.
Ask Frankie Friday. Not today. Don't ask him today. Ask Frankie Friday. Well, maybe you should ask him something today. Ask Frankie Friday. You know what? Go ahead and ask him something today. Ask Frankie Friday. Then he'll answer you on Friday.
That's right. What up, Bubbles? It's Fraturday already. The weekend is here.
It's about halfway over, really.
And it feels like we haven't seshed in about 10 years. Am I right? 10 actual years. So, pause the video. Ouch!
Not yet.
But after I tell you what you're gonna need to do, then pause it. But what you need to do is run, grab your favorite fingerboard, doesn't matter what kind of fingerboard you have, Aphlikshun, Berlinwood, flat phase, custom, tech deck, Roswell, Gator, it doesn't matter. But you're gonna pause the video, you're gonna run and grab it, then you're gonna come back and sesh. While I'm seshing, we're gonna sesh, it's gonna be off the hook. So go ahead and pause the video, go grab your fingerboard, I'm gonna wait. Go ahead.
Magical FSS chord.
Alright, you back, you got it? Alright, let's do this.
FSS Tiny Sesh. Frankie FingerSkateSelective.
That was off. Alright, homies, this is an Ask Frankie episode, so I better go ahead and answer some questions. Here we go!
Let's answer your questions.
Alright, homies, the first question comes from the homie Punj Lyle. Hope I pronounced that right. He asks, how come you don't make that many tech deck videos anymore? Now, there's a couple weird reasons. The first reason is, the two main stores where I used to buy tech decks in my town, which are Walmart and Meijer.
And Meijer is a store just like Walmart.
Anyway, those two stores stopped selling tech decks altogether. So that really cut me off, and I do not have a Target in my town. If I want to go to Target, I have to leave town, so
It's crazy.
that's one of the reasons. The second reason is tech deck has really slowed down as far as new products. Did you notice that? From a few years ago, they were really putting out some cool stuff, and now it's like they've
Slowed down.
But I am always on the look for new stuff, and just 3 weeks ago, I think, I did a review for the Enjoy Big Ramp Quarter Pipe, so if you haven't seen that yet, go check it out because it is off the hook. If I find some new tech deck stuff, I will review it, but also be giving me suggestions. If you see a new tech deck product that you would like to have me review, please put it right down there in the comments, send me a personal message, however you get it to me. Make sure you get it to me and let me know, and help me watch out for new tech deck stuff.
It is horrendous.
Alright guys, the next one is from the homie The Code Zero. Which do you prefer, loose or tight trucks? I would say they're about half and half. This is where I'm at. They don't go brrr and just dangle around or anything, and they're not super stiff either. So I would say they're right about half and half. They're not tight, they're not loose.
They're right in between.
Alright guys, the next one is from the homie Minecraft Central. What's the best website to buy a fingerboard with quality and budget in mind? Now, everyone's budget is different. Mine's different than yours. Yours is different than hers. Hers is different than his.
So it is what it is.
What I'm looking for might not be what you're looking for. You guys get it. So the best thing to do, since there are a lot of fingerboard websites, you need to shop around with your budget in mind, compare, and just look at what everyone has. And if you want a cool list of websites, you can go to my website, which is linked right down there. It's www.therealfss.com. And once you get there, you can click the button on the side that says My Homies. Click that button. You'll see a list of some of my favorite fingerboard websites. You can click on them, check out the stuff they have available. Only you know your true budget. Just do it that way. It's the best thing to do.
It is horrendous.
Alright guys, the next one is from the homie Your Master V. Can I be on the Weirdo Wheel? Now, the only way to get on the Weirdo Wheel right now is is to send in a Frankie Mail order. I'm sorry, but I gotta keep it fair to the homies who have sent in an order in order to get on the weirdo wheel. So think about it. If I let someone on that didn't send in an order, that wouldn't be very fair to the homie that sent in an order in order to get on the wheel. Was that confusing? I'm sorry, but you guys know what I mean. For right now, that's the only way to get on the weirdo wheel. Alright guys, the next one is from the homie Xavier Thomas. How much do you charge for shipping to Florida? That is a very good question. When you order an FSS product from the FSS product page, which is right here, the price of shipping is included. There's no shipping charge on top of what you see. The only product with two different prices are the FSS chairs because they're bigger. They cost more to ship. They're $5 in the USA, $7 outside the USA. There's no shipping charge on top of the prices listed.
So it is what it is.
Alright guys, the last question of the day comes from the Babette Jasmine Chalk. I hope I pronounced your name right. She says, I'm a pretty good fingerboarder. How could I get sponsored? Now, to be 100% honest, the best thing you can do is fingerboard for fun. I know it sounds crazy, but when you fingerboard just for fun, you're going to do it all the time and you're going to get better faster. If you're doing it just to try and get free stuff, you're going to be frustrated. You're going to be trying to do stuff that's too hard for your skill level, and it's just not going to be fun. When you're trying to do a trick that's too hard for you to do,
That isn't fun.
so if you're having fun and you fingerboard for fun, you'll get better quicker. People will notice you if you're posting videos. So posting videos on YouTube is a good thing. Edit your videos good. Maybe you're not real good at first, but practice editing. Get your editing better. Put some slow-mo in there. You'll get better and better with your tricks. And then when you see a company holding tryouts, you can post a tryout video. You can send it to them. They'll check out your steez and maybe they'll sponsor you. I don't know. The worst thing you can do is bug a company over and over, begging them to be on the team. Most companies don't sponsor like that, and you don't really want to get on someone's bad side, because if you do get good enough to get sponsored one day, you don't want them to say, oh, that was that kid that was nagging me. So yeah, fingerboard for fun. You will get better. Post videos. People will notice you. Watch for tryouts and post tryout videos.
It is what it is.
Alright guys, thank you to everyone who asked a question. If you have a question for me, remember, the best place in the world to put it is right down there. That's right. Now, I do have a little heads up for you in this weird episode. From now on, I'm going to be doing the Weirdo Wheel on Tuesdays. We've done it the last 2 Tuesdays, so I'm going to keep it going on Tuesdays, and here's why. When we did it on Fridays, I would always get mail the following day on Saturday, so it was never a full week's mail anyway. Plus, this will give us a little more content on Tuesdays. Instead of just a sesh, we'll have a sesh and the Weirdo Wheel, so that'll be cool. And aside from this weird Ask Frankie episode, Ask Frankies are still going to have the normal stuff. They'll have the trick clips, Frankie Mail, Q&A, everything. So that's what we're going to do.
It's gonna be off the hook.
Alright, Bubbles and Bubettes, that is it for this weird episode of Ask Frankie. Please give me your comment contest ideas for Tuesday's TFT, and do not forget to do those things that I told you to do. You forgot. Alright.
I said...
You need to email your trick clips to be featured right here on FSS. While you're at it, email your pics and drawings for the Frankie Frame and represent. Send in your Frankie Mail and or buy an FSS product
For a chance at the wheel!
Ask me a question for next Friday's Ask Frankie episode below. Thank you guys for watching and supporting FSS. I really appreciate. Now, very gently without being dumb and breaking your Samsung, I will see you guys sooner than later.
Happy fingerboard. Happy fingerboard.